Hey, everybody, it's Maria from What's the Story with Maria. How's it going? Welcome to our show. Tonight is Tuesday, July 14th, 2026. We have two special guests tonight. Debi Toni, she's got a show coming up, and Maddie McClousky, she's always got a million things coming up, just like Debi does. So these are two go-getters. And let's go get them with that promo, Leo. Make it happen.
I'm a big fish in a small pond. Got my days free and my nights long. I create my own reality. Who I am is fine with me. As famous as I wanna be. Who I am is fine with me. It's who I am. It's who I am.
Who I am. Hey, everybody. Oh, my happiest hour of the week. Tuesdays. What's the Story with Maria? And Leo, I don't know where on earth I would be without Leo. Anyway, we are so happy you're here. It's tomorrow starts a heat wave. I'm just telling everybody. So tonight is the night to get everything ready, turn on your ACs and have them running when it's not, have them running overnight so you can cool down your apartment. It always happens in July. July is the hottest month. Danielle Alexandria Alchemy has joined us. Happy Tuesday, Maria, Leo, and What's the Story with Maria crew. Happy Tuesday to you, Danielle. Danielle is our special friend. She is she has amazing talents, Danielle, like no one else I know. And she is a medium, a spiritual guide, a teacher. She does past life regression. She does spirit animal readings, all that stuff that you can check out on her website, which is DanielleAlexandriaAlchemy.com. Go and check her out. We highly recommend Danielle. Okay, now, speaking of highly recommend, Lori Towers and John Pietero, a dynamic duo, husband and wife team that are amazing friends that I personally have tremendous respect for in the industry. And they are DJs, they are musicians, they are music historians, they are poets, they are publicists. They do a million trillion different things. And John and Lori can be found on Wednesdays, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific time. Now, I know Leo usually does all this, but I think Leo's got a lot going on back there tonight. I threw a lot at him. So if you want to go check out WFMU.org, then you click on Beneath the Underground on Sheena's Jungle Room. And you can listen to it live on Wednesday nights, or you can do what I do because I work Wednesday nights, so I listen to it the next day or the 2 days later. That's the beauty of it. It's archived, and there's so many great songwriters, and they give a lot of us platforms, and I'm always so grateful to Lori and John. Lori also makes beautiful jewelry, really cool kind of rocker stuff. It's very distinctive, New York distinctive rocker stuff. I love it. So go and check out that as well. Let me see. Okay, I just want to make sure that everything's... So tonight we were having a little bit of technical difficulty with one of our guests, but I think we have corrected it. So we're gonna make great things happen. But let me just... I always have it on two different platforms, so I can check everybody else out now. So we're gonna do... I'm gonna go to my... Exactly. Leo, where would I be without you? Maria's recommendations. So, I scroll through a million trillion things. And then, and there's so many things, that we can promo. But tonight, this really got my attention. First of all, she's one of my favorite singers of all time. I don't even want to call her a singer. She's a voice. She's like a voice from somewhere else. Linda Eder, one of my all-time favorite ways to lose myself. How lucky are we? She is going to be, usually she's in these huge arenas and things like that, and all over the world. And how lucky are we that she's going to be at 54 Below, which is just a beautiful room. So you have 3 different chances to see her. Tuesday, July 21st, which is a week from tonight, Wednesday, July 29th, and September 23rd, which I think is a Saturday, if I'm not. Oh, no, it's also Wednesday. So those are your 3 chances to see Linda Eder. Incredible. I know Kenny Holcomb, who's one of our friends that listens in all the time. He and I are just huge fans of hers, as are most of my friends. And if you don't know Linda Eder, maybe you don't, I want you to go on YouTube and type in Linda Eder, Man of La Mancha. And you will know Linda Eder, and you will chase Linda Eder forever. It's like this, whatever.
That new telescope that we have up in the sky taking amazing pictures from space like we've never seen before. So I recorded this song and I used photos from that. These are all actual photos. It's amazing.
Yeah, she's incredible. I can't say enough about her.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on.
Yeah, and she's a lovely, lovely person, and just like a bright light. I can't say enough about Linda Eder. I just think she's amazing. So that's something to put in your calendars. That is my recommendation. Put those dates in your calendars and go to one of them or many of them. Okay, so this week in New York, last week we had Matthew Rosenstein. What a delightful, fun person he is. And tonight he had his show at the Laurie Beachman, so which is it was a Bastille Day celebration. And tonight, I believe, is today Bastille Day, if I'm not mistaken. And so I wore my Lady Liberty shirt to celebrate the United States and France, because I don't know if you know, but it was gifted to us. I know Leo know that. The Statue of Liberty was a gift from France. How exciting is that? Now you have that look on that you
red, the blood of angry men. Sorry.
That's why I knew there was what did I say to you when we were checking our mics? I said, Leo, you look extra handsome in that red. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
You were waving the red flag.
Mm-hmm. Time to axe the oligarchy, if yes.
Oh, okay. So there you go. Leo can talk about his Laurie's
my
amazing.
Friend Laurie.
Yep.
And I don't have it on because
I know. I put mine in another room because I was wearing it, and now what the hell did I do with it?
We had some show watchers in the room. You know, Maria is so famous, and Debi is so famous that her fans were in the room to watch the show. She's got groupies.
Yeah, she definitely has groupies.
She's got groupies. That's what it is.
So,
she's doing back.
Yeah.
This is Laurie's. This is my jewelry, which I was doing. Actually, oligarchy jewelry.
Yeah.
To go with my red shirt of angry men. Although I should say, we should say and be respectful, right? And rest in peace those that have gone to meet their makers.
And some of them haven't, some of them haven't. And
wherever
the plot thickens and the mystery continues, and we stay open to learning more information. We'll just leave it at that.
Thank goodness for Lady Liberty.
I will say Jon Stewart gave the funniest take on it. I mean, I sent it to you, but that's for us, just for our private. I mean, I was peeing my pants. Yeah. But anyway, okay. So lots of great, lots of great things happening. There are lots of great things happening. There's a lot of scary stuff happening in the world. And all I can do is take naps when I need to. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, so anybody that I know, we have one Leanne in, but we have our friend Eric who's watching from inside the studio. When you come inside the studio, you take up a camera access that we need for other aspects that are going on. So please if you're not a guest on the show, go to What's the Story with Maria on Facebook or What's the Story with Maria on YouTube, so you can watch the show live as it's happening.
Perfect.
So you can free up again. So that would be Eric Taylor. Thank you so much for joining us inside the room, but this is guest access only.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right. It takes up the juice. But another thing you can do is if you go to any of the pages that we're on, you can share it to your page on Facebook. And then it's also running on your page. It gives us a lot of options, but that is the way to do it. Okay? All right, my friends.
Okay.
So, yeah, perfect. All right, so do we have Debbie in?
Yes, we do.
I think we should just zoom her in and make it happen. Oh, my God.
I can see myself.
You can see yourself.
I can't hear Maria.
Oh, no.
You can't hear Maria?
I can hear you, but when you're there, I can't hear Maria.
Okay.
Okay, so what's going to happen is you're going to go and come back out again, and I'm going to cue up the sound.
Unless Leo.
Do I have to?
No. Let's do this, Leo. Leo can hear me. Leo, I want you to ask Debbie
You really want me to go out and come back in again?
No.
I think that would be easiest, yes.
Okay. Then listen to Leo. Okay.
I'll do it again.
All right. There's a lot
happening.
But okay. So let me just tell you, let me fill you in on this. So
what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out so she can come into a clear space.
Okay. So yeah, we're having a little bit of, let me tell you something. This is like so much happening behind the scenes tonight. If you could only see, it's like a sitcom. That's all I'm going to say. Oh my God. Debbie, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. Don't touch a thing.
I'm not touching it. I don't know how this is.
Do you know that do you realize that you had fans?
No.
Fans and entourage. I didn't realize that you came with an entourage, Debbie.
Me neither.
Of people that were in our StreamYard room instead of watching us. I said, what is happening? What is this, Beyonce? What is going on? Debi, Toni, not just a human being, not just a personality, but one that comes with an entourage. Holy moly. All right, honey. Here's what we're going to do. Let's get all your information out as ASAP. You got a show coming up. It's a Christmas show in July. Love it. First of all, it's your birthday, right?
It is. I'm going to be 40-ish.
Okay. My
it's
God.
A big one.
I've been 40-ish for a while.
Yeah.
And now for about 24 years, I've been 40-ish, but beautiful. I love it. So, okay. You have a birthday coming up. It happens to be in July. You're doing a Christmas in July. Tell us all about it. Go ahead, honey. It's all yours.
Oh, well, I just love Christmas and I love summer. And I just figured out after 60 years to be that December 25th and July 25th happened on the same day, just 6 months apart. So I wanted to have a fun show where I did my own thing as usual, but with Christmas and in the middle of summer, and then have cupcakes afterwards. And my friend said yes, and my other friend thought it was a good idea, so we went with it. And I had done a show called Double Trouble last year. It started in 2025, and I did my last one on January 18th. It was called Double Trouble, which is my initials, DT. I've been calling myself Double Trouble for a long time and didn't realize it till it became the title of my show. And then someone said I was naughty in Double Trouble, hence the song and the show title of Naughty and Nice.
I love that. I bet you are naughty. I'll. Did you go to Catholic school by any chance?
No, thank God. But my mother and my father did.
Okay, because I went to Catholic school and we got in more trouble than the public school kids.
I would have been so. I don't know.
You would have been in the Mother Superior's office every single day, Debbie.
Pretty much with the face, because nothing gets hidden. So if I don't like something, it's all over this.
Are you the kind of kid that laughed in church, couldn't control themselves? Yeah, I know. I know one of those kids, huh? So honey, when did you start singing? Were you a kid when you started singing? Have you always sung? Have you always been a performer? Because you're not just a singer, you're also a comedian. So when did you get the bug? Did you always have it?
I think I was 3. I had my grandmother's piano. I remember it in a memory. I can still feel what it felt like, smell the smells of the Astoria apartment. And I ended up making up a whole show about Billy Goat's Gruff and ended up standing on the piano bench. And there were some pictures. I don't have them anymore, but there were pictures of that, maybe one. And I know that's when it started, but I didn't know until I was a senior in high school. And I didn't know what to do because I was an instrumentalist and I was always in band and I played the clarinet and the sax and I was first chair and overachiever to anything musical.
That's
And
wonderful. I didn't know that.
the good thing was, and the bad thing was, that when I was playing in the pit of Pirates and Penzance, I was like, no, I want to be on stage. So once I started dancing, it was like over and I didn't even know what to do with my life. So I went to college for acting for 1 year, hated it. I wasn't ready to be an actress. Now I am a good actress, but back then I wasn't ready. I wanted to sing and dance. And so I quit college and went into New York City to Herbert Berghoff Studios with all the greats, Donna McKechnie, Aaron Frankel. It was just a wonderful life. And in a year, I got my first job. I was singing and dancing for 10 years until I left for Missouri.
Oh my God. And I hope Missouri brought you some happiness. Missouri brought. Listen, some things are supposed to, so
and a learning experience, but I came back to New York and then I worked corporate. Then I started my own music studio teaching and got my master's in music. And now I'm like, yo, I did it before and I should never have left. I'm going back. So this is my comeback, really.
I love that. You really are a go-getter. You're like, you keep doing more and more and more things. So let me see. Your birthday's the 25th. Are you a Cancer or are you a Leo?
I'm a Leo with Pisces.
That explains it.
Very, very difficult to be me with a fire sign and a water sign happening at the same time.
Yeah, because Cancers are my niece is a Cancer, my grandson is a Cancer. They're very sensitive, very sweet. But my mother was a Leo. Like they barrel ass through life. My coworker Lauren Muffson is a Leo. They take the reins. I love that. So you have quite a story. That's incredible.
I do.
What can we expect from your Naughty and Nice show?
So you can expect to not expect what will happen. It first started out that I just wanted to sing Christmas songs, and that's fine. But I have to rewrite the lyrics to a couple of them, and it'll be nice. It's going to be. It will tell confessions of the Debi Toni. I always confess things that shouldn't be known.
What?
I tell people things about myself, the true stories.
Okay.
True stories in 1984, in 1986, whatever happened to me, with anything with Christmas, and I like sharing my life and my stories.
Yes,
so you're going to get stories, and because I'm naturally funny, you're probably going to laugh a little bit, and I can sing. I actually can sing.
I know you can. I know you can sing. And I know you're funny. Now look at speaking of funny, you were there with Richard Skipper.
Yes. Oh, Richard Skipper just had his show on July 10th.
I heard it was amazing.
He's amazing. How could it not be an amazing show? And he's doing another one November 21st.
I'm going to write this down.
Write it down. November 21st, Laurie Beachman Theater. I think 7 o'clock. And I'm going to get to spin the wheel.
What?
I told him I want to spin that wheel. Did you see the rainbow?
I did see the rainbow. I didn't realize he was gay, but now I know because of the rainbow.
I have to touch it.
Listen, that won't be the first time you said I had to touch it.
Probably not.
That's your first. That's where you got in trouble the first time.
Yeah, but
I have to touch it.
I also told him to put it away. So.
Well, that won't be the first time you said that either. There you go. I love this. Now, you had a picture with Marilyn May
Yes,
Isn't she amazing? Oh my
She
God.
walks in the listen. That lady smells good. There is some. She is perfection,
She really is. I agree with you.
and she's so warm. And her daughter's always with her. And so I said, "Look, I've seen you so many times. Now, can you please take a picture with me?" Of course, she did.
And she said, "Who the hell are you?"
She remembers my face, not my name.
No,
but
I'm
it's
teasing
okay.
you. Yeah, that's all right. She doesn't have to remember your name. Who
Oh,
cares?
there's Michael Levine. He's my musical
Oh, I love him. He's amazing
fantastic.
and a
He's
legend.
brilliant.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm working with all the greats.
you
He
really
knows,
are.
they know each other in the business. Richard Skipper knows Michael. Michael knows Chip Fabrizi. He's my drummer. They're friends for 30 years.
Yes, absolutely. And there you are donning your gay apparel.
And that will be in the show. I will be doing gay apparel in the show.
I love it.
No
I
rainbow.
loved it. Look at this.
Ooh.
This is a cute picture. Where
That's
is that?
That's just recently. In May, I went for the first time on the cruise ship around the Hudson with friends from 20-ish years ago that I worked on a cruise ship. And it's so funny because Jeremy Roberts was my musical director back then, before I went on this cruise with all my friends. And I was of course, the only singer on the ship at the time. So I was the star of that ship. But we stayed in touch all these years. And while I was on the cruise ship, it turns out that Jeremy Roberts, who was my musical director at the time, went to become Linda Etter's musical director.
Oh my God, I didn't even know that when I did the recommendation. That's crazy.
It is crazy because I love her too. And
My God,
and
isn't she phenomenal?
But you know what I should have said to Jeremy? Jeremy, I could be Linda Etter's backup. Instead, I said, "Okay, Jeremy, I know how good you are. Linda should have you." And I let him go.
Wow.
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? I could have been Linda Etter's buddy.
Listen, you know what they always say. If you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it's yours. If it doesn't, chase it and kill it. You know, that's what I've heard that. I'm Italian, so that's the way we always remembered it. But let me just check with people and what they're saying. Hold on a second. We got a lot of people. Let me see. Sudi Rick Caritas has checked in. Someone. Okay, hold on a second. I'm trying to get everyone. So he says he's been 29 a few times. So he understands that you were 40-ish. And my cousin, he gets it. Rena Crugnali Berge, my cousin Maria, that you have a grandmother who was 49, well into her 80s. Now, she's right. This is my first cousin, Rena. My grandmother said she was 49 every year. And then finally one year we said, Nana, you can't be 49 because our parents are older than that. And then she got mad at us. And then eventually we threw her a 50th birthday party on her 80th birthday. Right. And she said, okay, I'll be 50, but that's as far as I go.
It.
Do you know that? Yeah, she lived to be 101.
Oh.
My grandmother, my Nonna Liberuccia, tried. Rena will tell you that's the way to go. That is the way to go. Now you also are part of Mama's Big Act. You're part of that.
How'd you know that?
I know things, Debbie. I know things in the business.
I bet Tracy Stark told you.
First of all, may I just say how much I love Tracy Stark?
You may.
What a fabulous, wonderful. I'm hugging her right now in my mind. I love her. Tomorrow night, as a matter of fact, here's another thing. Tomorrow night, Goldie DeVere does a great
I'll be there.
Sneak peek, and that's at Don't Tell Mamas tomorrow night at 7. So many amazing people. And Tracy Stark, it's duos and duets. And Tracy Stark is duetting with, I believe, Meg Flather and
Neil Diamond.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So please give her a hug for me tomorrow night. Tell her that I love her to death. So Mama's Big Act, you've been part of that.
Yes, I made it to the second round. We need people to come to vote for us.
Okay. So when does that happen? So
it's not happening next Monday because of the cruise that the MAC is doing, the Signasium cruise.
Okay.
Following Monday, July 27th, and every Monday after that is Mom and His next Big Act competition, and they take about 2 people away each week. But how the voting
What do you mean they take them
voting.
away? They come and take them in handcuffs? What
Sorry,
do
yes,
you mean they take them away?
They get a hook. They drag them out.
Okay.
And
That's it.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. You said take them away. I mean, when I hear that, I think of a straitjacket.
I don't like to use the word eliminate.
Well,
It's a terrible word. Who made that word up? For competition?
Somebody that
mean.
didn't like take away said there's got to
How
be
do
a
I
better
say
way
it
to say it.
nice?
Oh
So
my
every
God.
week 2 people get lost. I don't know what to say.
Oh my
I don't
God.
want to think about it. But it's a competition, and we need people to come to see us and vote for us. And it's not like just voting. You have to vote the way the rules are. People don't understand. If you give me 1 star, that's not enough. You got to give me all 4 stars.
Well, yeah.
If you want me to stay in, you know what I'm saying?
If you want me to, wow. She's getting all bossy now. I'm going to call you Bossy Pants Toni.
I am. I hate it, but
No, you don't hate. You listen. If you weren't bossing people around, what the hell would you do?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's okay. You know, some people need to be bossed around. Now, Rick says, Sudi Rick says, Debi, very inspiring, and I believe he was talking about you know how you just kept adding things to your repertoire of different. You know, you're like, I want to do this. I'm going to go and study that. I'm going to do that. Not ready for that yet. You know what? I'm moving to Missouri, and then I'm going back. Damn it, I'm going back. Now listen, you're like Rhoda, kind of, you know, like Rhoda she was all over the place. My favorite sitcom of all time, by the way. Yes, Leo.
What part of Missouri?
I can hear both of you. It was Kansas City, Missouri.
Kansas City.
Again, a Christmas miracle.
Okay.
That
my bestie from college is in Joplin.
Well, I never.
Joplin, Missouri.
She never went to Joplin.
I don't know. I traveled a lot.
Too far south.
Never was there. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. Don't worry. Don't take
Same
it
barbecue
personally.
brands.
But you know the best thing about Missouri?
What?
Is the lightning. If you go to the border of Kansas City, Missouri, and Kansas City, Kansas, for some reason something's created, and you get a lightning show. Scary as hell, but
really?
Hell. Yes.
New Mexico too. New Mexico as well.
Well, I wonder if that's where they got the Wizard of Oz, that whole scenario from, all that crazy storm stuff.
Maybe.
Listen,
crazy.
Who are we to question? My mother used to say God could destroy us in a second if he wanted to. You better be lucky. She'd make us when we were going to school. He could destroy you in a second. And I was always terrified. Like,
and it's good to have Christmas now.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Did you ever think about converting? Because I do a little song for my Jewish friends too.
I never thought about it, but listen, I'm open to anything. I'm in my 60s now. Anything can happen. So once again, this is at the Laurie Beachman Theater, 7 p.m.
Yes.
Right? And I love the Laurie Beachman. And here's the thing with the Laurie Beachman, they have amazing food. So you can use that as part of your minimum. That's what I like, because I'm not a drinker. So I used to be, but then I got arrested a lot. And I stopped that. But I can eat. So I love to go to places that also have food. And I really enjoy the Laurie Beachman Theater because they have amazing food. And the staff is just wonderful. Debi, we are so happy that you finally got in and that you talked about your show and all the wonderful things. And now we know so much more about you. I'd like to extend an open invitation to you. Anytime you have a show you want to let us know about it, please do. Okay?
Can I let you know about one more thing?
Of course.
I forgot to tell you. Two things, actually. On the 18th of July, I'm going to be at Don't Tell Mama at 8 o'clock with Julie Biancheri, and I'm doing a dream role. I'm doing Hello, Dolly and Rose.
Wow.
And that's the 18th, but on the 28th, I'm also doing the Susie Moses lineup.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Jesus Christ. Listen, is it safe to say that Debi Toni gets around?
Ooh.
It's safe to say. We're going to leave it on that. Listen, just go to Debi Toni's page. She's on Facebook. She's fabulous. And she's got so many things going on that you have to keep scrolling. You're like, what else is she doing? What else? Is there anything she doesn't do? Anyway, that's our Listen, please go and check out Debi, Debitoni, Debi Toni. I spelled it right. Go to her Facebook page. She's got so much going on. Debi, thank you so much, honey, for taking the time to come and hang with us. What fun. And break a leg, sweetheart. Break several legs while you're at it, because you're in several shows. So just keep breaking them. All right?
So much. Thank you so much.
All right, sweetheart. So nice to spend time with you. How much fun was that? Love you, honey. Yay. Debi, Toni, everybody. Woo! Now, this is just for my cousin Rena. Rena, do you know who you know who Debi reminds me of? Our cousin Rosa. And I know Rena's laughing right now. We have a cousin Rosa, my cousin Rosa Abendanza, that is one of the funniest people that she would be. Do you know Rosa?
Didn't she watch Moonstruck with us when we did our group Moonstruck night?
She might have, yes. Her and her sister Joanna, who are hysterical. I believe they did. Joanna and Rosa Abendanza, which now they have other names because they were married, but they whatever. But those were my cousins growing up, and you never stop laughing around these girls. So Debi, Toni reminds me of my cousin Rosa. Debi, go get him, kid. That's all I have to say. Now, speaking of kid, do we have our next guest? She's a wonderful
She just
young,
laughed at that.
Yeah,
At that
wonderful
right there,
young person who she may be young, but she is
old school.
She's doing so much, and she's so talented and so grounded and so smart, and I just love her. Are we ready for Maddie McClousky?
Hi.
There she is. There you are, superstar.
That was a very nice introduction.
But it's true, Maddie. Thank you, Leo. Leo is in charge of the audience. Maddie, honey, first of all, you got so much going on all the time. First of all, tell us about your nights at Marie's and that we can find you there.
So I have been on staff at Marie's Crisis now for 8 years. I am usually on Wednesdays with Brandon James Gwynn and Saturdays with Kenny Green Tilford.
Oh my God, my two loves. I love those guys.
They have the same birthday as each other.
They do?
August 14th. They're both professional Leos.
Oh my God, write this down. Maybe I can get them on the show on that right around there.
I think Kenny's going to be out of the country around that point, but don't quote me on that.
He's got a nerve.
He's got a nerve. I know.
Keep up with him.
Yeah, no one can.
Oh my God, I love Kenny, and I love his mother. How about Donna?
Oh my goodness,
Wiley? She's an
icon.
Yeah, she's an icon. Wow, honey. And so speaking of Brandon James Gwynn, you are gonna, besides that the usual weekly thing you can catch. You guys are on together on Wednesdays. Mm-hmm. Besides that, now you're doing a gig that I saw come up a few times. I love this, by the way.
Thank you so
love
much.
This poster.
Thank you.
So tell us about this.
So every month or so, since March, Brandon and I have kind of started our own little rebellious verboten pop music gig that I made a joke about unsupervised children in breweries, saying that Brandon and I are now the unsupervised children at the brewery, and it stuck. Oh my God. So one night every month we go to Astoria and ditch the show tunes in favor of 90s and early 2000s throwback.
Oh my God, one of my favorite eras for music.
You gotta come out. And you know what's great about Single Cut is, I also am not a drinker anymore.
Me neither.
And so what I love about Single Cut is they have a lot of alcohol-free options, alcohol-free beers, but also they have this lemonade that's on tap. And it is not alcoholic, but it's effervescent. It's the best lemonade in New York City.
Oh my God, really? I didn't know that.
Every time we have a show, I have a lot of sober community and a lot of friends who bring their kids. Yeah. And every time we perform, the lemonade becomes one of the highest sold items for the day.
I love that. Now, this is so, thank you for saying that, because listen, I've worked in the bar industry for 40 years. Mm-hmm. I've not had a drink for 36 of those years.
Congrats. Wow.
I love the world that we work in. And I love the party, and I love all that. And I love to participate in different ways. So I'm always looking for fun things to enjoy, and that's a great option.
Yeah.
So where is the Single Cup Brewery? I know it's in Queens, but
Single Cut Tap Room is in
Tap Room.
Astoria. It's off of the Ditmar stop. It's just a short walk. And I love the neighborhood. I've been in Astoria for 14 years. And what's great about Single Cut is we do not charge a cover or a minimum for our friends who come see us at our unsupervised shows. We just want you to come have a good time. I always get a cheeseburger. They're really good. They have a little like pop-up kitchen called Single Bites, and they have a lot of allergy-friendly items. And it's a really great way to get a lot of young people in, because there isn't that barrier to entry like some other venues.
Right,
and it's really, it feels like a party. I watch people befriend one another from different tables. And it's a lot of young people, a lot of queer and trans friends, even though it's not even a gay bar. They really put their money where their mouth is at Single Cut, and they book queer acts year round, not just for Pride. And we're really lucky to be the first act that they have asked back since they got this baby grand piano.
Wow.
Yeah, we're very lucky. We love everyone at Single Cut. The staff is really cool. And it's just a great place to hang out. We have a lot of fun after the show. They keep the bar open a little later for us. Yeah.
So let's give them the date for this particular show. Let me see. Go ahead. Tell them the date.
So this is the same weekend as the Christmas in July. So after you go see Double Trouble on Saturday, we are Sunday, July 26th. Show starts at 6, just a 6 to 8. The sun will still be up.
Yeah.
And it's a really nice time. It's a good way to kind of fend off the Sunday scaries.
I love that.
It's a really great environment where we get to kind of bring our piano bar sensibility, but do something that's our own.
I love
It's
that.
a little different than our normal show tune basement. So if our shifts at Marie's are a little bit past your bedtime, you can come see us at Single Cut.
But you know what else I like about this? The thing about New York is that what people don't always realize, that there's 5 boroughs, right? So you have Manhattan, of course, and we all know that. But the other boroughs there's so much going on all the time. And sometimes it's nice to just be outside of Manhattan, and you just kind of like can breathe differently. It's weird. It's like you kind of, if you're taking the train, you go a little farther out, but it's kind of like, oh, okay, this is cool. And you discover new neighborhoods. Now, Astoria is phenomenal. You can't go wrong with Astoria. And so many parts of Brooklyn are so cool now. Like when I first moved here, I lived in Staten Island in 1990 when I moved here, because that was the only place I knew. I had friends there. Yeah. But Brooklyn was very different back then. And so was Astoria. Well, Astoria was more like just Greek, right?
Right.
But now nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with any of the things that these boroughs used to be. But there's younger people that have gone into these neighborhoods and live there now, while the older people have moved out to the suburbs. And they've infused their own colors into the neighborhood. And I love that. So this is one of those great things that is happening. And I didn't even know that Single Cut had a tap room. Like I know of the beer because we serve it from time to time. But this is really great. And that you can be under 21 and still go in and have other options.
Yeah, I love Single Cut, and I'm so happy to get to be performing in Astoria because my grandparents were Greek immigrants, and I
didn't know that.
My grandparents lived in New York. Yeah, they were first married and lived in Astoria, and then they had a bunch of kids and moved to Kew Gardens, and that's my mother in Queens. And I lived a lot of life and moved a lot of places, but I came back to New York, and it feels nice to get to do the thing I've always done, where my grandparents' story began.
Oh my goodness. Anybody else in your family performers, or are you the first one to?
My mom was a flautist when she was younger. She was a first chair flautist in Connecticut. And she originally studied music before changing course. And now she's been a special educator for the last almost 40 years, but it's crazy because she's 29 years old, actually. I'm actually older than her now. Every
Well,
birthday.
see, you see,
29.
we have people like that in our families. As my cousin Rena said, my grandmother was 49 forever
Yes.
until she was
Ageless.
80, and then we made her be 50.
I
Okay,
love
let
it.
me just check in with some of the people that have checked in with us. Let me see. Okay. Bill Goffey, we all know and love Bill Goffey. Yes, he's checked in. And Sean Patrick Murtaugh, who we love, who's out in San Francisco now. So, okay, we're going to take a second. We're going to do the food section of our show, Maddie. We always have a food section of our show.
Oh, I can't wait. I love your sauce.
Oh, my God. Oh, thank you for love. I'm always making sauce. By the way, thank you for that lead in, because I just want to remind everybody, I'm still making sauce. I started doing it during COVID because I needed to generate some income, because I couldn't live on the unemployment that we had because all the restaurants, the bars were closed. So, but I'm still making sauce. So if you want sauce, just text me and order it. And then I'm at the Duplex on Wednesdays. You can come pick it up. I'm at Brandy's on Fridays and Saturdays. You can come pick it up. I'm at Stonewall on Mondays. You can come pick it up. Anyway.
Oh, I'm going to do that.
Yeah. I just let me know what you want. And because I'm after the show tonight, I cook. So tonight I'm making meatballs, bolognese, spicy sausage, and chicken soup with Middle Eastern spices. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. It's really good. Okay. So we're going to take a second. We're going to do the food section of our show. All right. So tonight, what did I make? I didn't actually make this. Can't take credit. My girlfriend made it. So she made ribs this week, and I said, I'm taking some of those for my show because it's one less thing I'll have to do. So these are barbecue spare ribs that she made in the oven. And then I made a sweet potato, baked sweet potato. I love sweet potatoes. And I put this spice called cocoa and spice. So it's like a little chocolatey and a little spicy. So, and I put that on because I like to put, and with butter too. I like to put cinnamon on my baked potato. It's one of those things I like to do with the butter, but I put the cocoa and spice instead. So that smells delicious. I'm sorry to tease people with the food and you don't get to have it, but that's my blue plate special, see? And then, since it's summer, I made a nice summer salad with San Marzano tomatoes, Persian cucumbers, and scallions. And then I got a lemon in here that I'm going to squeeze over it, and a little bit of soy sauce, because I got this delicious toasted seaweed from Trader Joe's today, and I cut it up in there. So I'm making like a little Japanese summer salad. That's what we're having tonight. And then for dessert, to kind of stay on a healthier track, I have strawberries and blueberries I'll put a little whipped cream in there. I'm going to put a little more afterwards. And then I like to sprinkle a little package of Splenda and mix it all up, makes it a little sweeter. That's just me. So anyway, that's what we're having tonight. What do you think, Leo?
My newest favorite dessert right now has been Greek yogurt with a half a pack of the sugar-free pudding.
Sugar-free?
I've been using or no sugar added or whichever.
Yeah.
Then, dark chocolate chips, because that's been my protein intake lately.
Yeah.
So that's been.
I love that. Yeah, I know.
Leo
and I are always trying to eat healthier and find new ways. And speaking of find new ways, Adrian Christian has joined us. Now that's a summer meal. Happy summer. I like cinnamon too. I use cinnamon quite a bit in food. And you know what else? Pumpkin spices. Like in the fall, I use a lot of the pumpkin pie spices with the nutmeg and all that. All
Debbie,
right.
Unclick your mic somewhere. I don't know if you're on your computer, but the little mic symbol that's on the corner.
Yeah,
with
unmute.
Your mouse. With your mouse there. Yeah. And you'll unmute.
I just saw someone else pop in. Hold on a second.
I'm using the volume from my phone and the picture from my phone now. Don't ask me.
There we go.
Listen, you're like a superhero back there. Like a plate spinning in the air, juggling balls in the air. Balls in the air, plates in the air. A lot going on there, Debbie. A lot going on. I'm not going to question it. Look, like I said to it before, don't touch anything. Okay, someone else. Roberta Blonde Tropper has joined us. I love Roberta. Roberta's amazing. And I miss you. very much, Roberta. I hope we can have lunch soon. Okay, so now, ladies, we usually take this part of the show for two things. Tell me your favorite comfort food, and then we'll go from there, and we end the show with a positive note for everybody. But Maddie, I'm gonna start with you. What's something that you reward yourself with? You're like, oh, I had the worst day. I'm gonna have this.
Oh, my favorite. Usually this is for when it's colder, but I'm like you. I like cinnamon in food. I like it in savory food. My grandparents always used to make lamb and orzo. So I'll braise lamb and tomato with warm spices and cook orzo in the same pot. And
oh my God.
My grandmother used to add like a stick of butter to the whole shebang. I mean, it's a pound of orzo in there. It's a decent amount of like leg of lamb, but it is. I've gotten pretty close to how my grandparents used to make it, and it is
really you make that yourself?
Oh yeah, I love to cook.
Oh, I love that. I've never made lamb. Lamb's not easy to make.
You know what? You could probably use your marinara sauce as the sauce in it as their braising liquid easily.
Wow.
Yeah, just add
good to know. But
and yeah, I'll text you.
And I love Greek food. I love Greek food.
And you gotta come out to Astoria.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I grew up in Massachusetts.
I used to. I go out there all the time when I lived there. There's two, and one of them is my favorite Cypriot restaurant. That's in Astoria. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll ask you about it one. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, now Debbie, what's your favorite comfort food? Either that you cook or you go to a restaurant and have. What's like? Oh my God, I have done everything I can. I don't want to deal with this. I'm going to eat this.
Ravioli.
Ravioli. She didn't even have to think about it. Ravioli. And what do you put on that ravioli? What kind of sauce?
Don't make fun of me. I like the sauce on the side.
I'm not going to make fun of
you. A lot of Parmesan around there. A lot of cheese. I like a lot of cheese.
And then you dip it in the marinara?
You got it, babe.
Wow, that sounds nice.
I was born in Astoria, people. 3 months old, I came into Long Island.
The serendipity in this show tonight is crazy.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
About Astoria.
Yeah.
That's where I was born, people. But truthfully, my go-to is Drake's.
Drake's cakes. They are good.
Ooh.
They are
good. I ruined
good.
them, but they're still good.
Yeah.
I ruined the devil dogs. I used to have devil dogs for breakfast.
Oh, I love devil dogs.
Like cherry pies.
Yeah. I that's my thing too, sweets. Although I've had to be really good because my sugar is very high.
As the yogurt,
I know. That's
really
the thing. You know, about maybe 5 months ago, I had like a big health. I had to get all my stuff done, and all my numbers were through the roof. And one of my friends who's a doctor was like, listen, no joke, you have to get your shit together. So I had to start eating a little differently. And so but that's one of the things that I used to love, like all that stuff. But Leo, you know, I've been eating, I love yogurt. And I put sometimes what we do with our grandson is we do like yogurt, because he's only a year, but he's so freaking cute. Yogurt and then a little bit of honey and like fruit. He loves like berries, you know?
Yeah.
So and he's so far, because Judy is his grandma, his abuela, and I'm his nana. And Judy's she eats really healthy, that he's really like, he's so used to like incredible good food. And his abuela, Judy's mom, makes him like all kinds of vegetables and chicken. And then they put it in the food processor and they make baby food, like all organic. It's amazing, you know? So
I know he likes it, but I know you like a good dark chocolate sometimes, that, you know, and that's why I say the chocolate, and then add in a scoop of cocoa powder.
Yep.
There's no sugar in the cocoa powder, so you put that in there with it. It gets really dark.
I love dark chocolate. Chips. Yeah, I prefer dark chocolate actually. And I also usually get it because a lot of people in my life don't like dark chocolate, and I know they won't touch mine. There you go. Now you know my secrets.
The more and more I have it, the more and more I like it. And if you do the Mexican chocolate with the cinnamon, you even have the cinnamon better for your heart rate.
You know what else is good? If you put a little of that in coffee in the morning, just a pinch of cinnamon and dark chocolate. Forget about it. It's off the hook. Okay, now
I have a question for Maddie. Maddie,
yes.
what's your favorite Greek cheese?
Ooh, lately, Kefalo Graviera.
I don't know of
I'm a
this
halloumi
mystery.
fan.
It's the same
I
cheese
love
that.
halloumi.
Halloumi's so good. Kefalo Graviera is used often for saganaki, but it's also just like I describe it to people as like it's made similarly to how Swiss cheese is made, that Alpine kind of pressing of the cheese, but it's Swiss cheese's loud Greek cousin.
I love that.
Yeah, it's stronger, I think.
Yeah, much more assertive.
Maddie, do you speak Greek?
I don't.
Your diction is beautiful. I mean, when you're talking.
My partner is Greek and speaks Greek, and they're watching. So if I got it wrong, they were gonna. I would hear no end to it.
How am I to know? I don't speak Greek, so I was impressed. I love that. I speak Italian, I speak Spanish, but Greek is like hard. That's hard.
Yeah.
Greek to me.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew.
I was waiting for it.
That little Spitfire over there in the corner. So now here's what I need from everybody, including Leo. Here's what I always love to ask my guests, because this show is about creativity. We have all kinds of artists on. We have from singers, comedians, visual artists, chefs, all kinds, writers. If people that watch the show are other creative people. So what words of encouragement do we give people, creative people, to keep creating, especially in this very tumultuous world? What do we say to our partners in creativity? Debi, I'm going to start with you.
I did a show called If Not Now, When? You got to go for your dream, because if you don't, you're going to always want to go for it. So you might as well do it now. I spent my whole life having the same dream, and I'm only doing it again now. So don't.
I love that.
You're going to end up needing to do it. It's going to nag at you. I'm telling you now.
Yep.
Now, because tomorrow ain't going to happen. And it's always going to, and you don't want to live a life of regret. You want to live a full life. And if you're doing what you love to do, then you'll be a happy person. We got to be happy, make ourselves happy.
I love that. I love that. And Maddie, what do you think, honey?
One of my favorite compliments I've ever gotten was from Michael Bowe, piano bar favorite.
I love Michael
Bowe. And I pass it on to people often. And he said to me, I'm trying not to do the voice, but the people people are talking about people like you. And I've always taken it to mean a couple things. And it's that, you know, especially in New York City, but also in the age of the internet, artists are always watching each other. You never know who is paying attention. And that can be an empowering thing to make you keep creating. But it also is something that makes you remember that it's not just insular and about yourself. It's about what you're giving to others a little bit.
Oh, I love that. And yes, when you said Michael Bowe, I hear his voice right away. Fabulous. I love hear it right away.
All the stars are here tonight. Yes.
Absolutely. Leo, what do you think, honey? What's our word? What's our encouraging words this week?
I have like several of them. There's always a brain. But take your time when you're writing. Let the story flow. And remember that storytellers don't just come on stage. Storytellers edit movies. Storytellers direct people. Storytellers write. Storytellers write songs, but they never want to sing it in front of people. Storytellers tell stories no matter how they can. And that's how we pass on history.
I love that. I love that. What I think this week is my advice for this week is write it down. If you have a thought, like one of the things that happens to me is I'll be in the shower and I'll think of something like, oh, that's what I should. And then I forget about it, or I'm driving around looking for parking and I'm like, yeah, I'll remember that. But you don't remember it. And then I'm kicking myself. So one of the things I've been doing is literally pulling over if I'm looking for parking. I have a little notebook in my car now. I write it down, or I email myself, or I straight to my Google Docs, and I just, even if it's one line, and because there's that, to me now I realize is the universe talking to me and saying, I'm giving you ideas. Write it down. I'm not going to be able to give it to you again. It might be this little window of your higher power telling you something, whispering, and I love that. I love what you said, Debbie, about like, if not now, when, because I agree, and also I've been, when I get worried, which is a lot, I'm one of those, even as a kid, I was a worrywart kid, especially with the news and all that stuff. What I've been telling myself is stop. It's all going to work out. It always does. That's my new mantra. Because over the years, I used to tell myself, it's going to be okay. Don't worry. You'll be fine. And I was still worried. Now I just go and I say, it's all going to work out. It always does. So anyway.
That's my philosophy.
I love it. Wow, Leo.
That was from you guys, You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown.
I remember.
I love
that's
that
the
show.
song that added on to. Yeah. And that was, what's her face's
Kristen
Linda's
Chenoweth.
role before that. Yeah, Kristen Chenoweth.
And by the
That's
way,
my
there's
new
so many good
philosophy.
shows. Speaking of shows, always go see a show. If I need inspiration, I go see shows. Other people's shows, with the cabaret shows, comedy shows, Broadway I love, off-Broadway I love. Just go see your friends play music. You will feel inspired when you leave. Okay?
Or listen and join in like tomorrow night when you join on WFMU.org and
Love it.
Sheena's Jungle Room. Or you can go to TikTok and go to MTR Musical Theater Radio in the mornings. So
Ooh.
there's a bunch of communities all over that you can do
Yes.
where the internet is being used for good.
For good. Right. Absolutely. Anyway, thank you. Oh my God. You guys were amazing. Thank you for not giving up on the internet, not giving up
What a
on our
night.
program. What a night, but it was worth it. Break a leg. I want to remind everybody, Maddie McClousky and Brandon James Gwynn, Sunday, July 26th from 6 to 8, Single Cut Tap Room in Astoria, Queens. Go and check them out. And please tell them that you're my friend. If they don't know you, please tell them, well, we know Maria. We saw you on the show. And then that double trouble, as Maddie did remember
She did.
to call her, Debi Toni is at Saturday the 25th, 7 p.m. at the Laurie Beachman Theater with her musical director is Michael Levine. And please, please, please go and check her out. You got wonderful
The
things
links
happening.
for tickets are in the descriptions. So if you
Yes.
want to go to the descriptions, click them and buy the tickets, peoples.
And happy Bastille Day. Of course, that's why, again, I wore my Lady Liberty shirt. If you want Lady Liberty pictures, by the way, no one takes a better picture of Lady Liberty and professional photographer, our friend Bill Goffey. So go and go talk to Bill. He's got so many beautiful, I have so many around my apartment. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much. And to our listeners, come back every Tuesday from 9 to 10. If you miss us, we archive the show on YouTube, on Facebook. We're in every platform of podcasting, so you can hear us. So thank you. We love and appreciate you. Leo, what would I do without Leo?
Mwah.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, girls, guys, people. Thank you. Love you.
Thank you.
Man. Sisters, brothers, and beloved others.